Christian group urges Tinubu to call appeal court judges to order over controversial judgments. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post hot juicy news update. Please click on the notification bell. The Arewa Christians and Indigenous Pastors Association ACIPA has called on President Bola Tinubu to call the judges of the Court of Appeal to order over what is described as controversial judgments recently delivered in some elections across the nation. Chairman of the group, Reverend Luke Shehu, made the call in a statement on Sunday in Jos. He said that the judgment will becoming a national disgrace. Mr. Shehu stated that recent appeal court judgment that sacks the members of the National Assembly from Plateau were a miscarriage of justice. He insisted that the president must intervene in order to restore public confidence in the judiciary and democracy in general. We wish to use this medium to call on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to call our judges to order. They need to be reminded that the judiciary is still the last hope of the common man. We also wish to remind our president that the international community is watching while the judiciary is making pronouncements that appear to make a mockery of the process of justice and democracy. The vote of 2 million Nigerians cannot be thrown away using legal semantics or technicalities. Some judicial decisions by some election petition tribunal and appeal court judges are unacceptable and need to be stopped now. Mr. Shehu also called on the National Judicial Council (NJC) to review the recent appeal court judgment on Plateau elections to ensure the right thing is done. He further called on residents of Plateau to unite, devoid of religious and ethnic affiliations, toward the growth and development of the state, adding that a united force could fight together. The chairman advised religious leaders to pay attention to building good morals in society rather than delving into politics and hiding under the guise of spirituality. Well, what do we have here? If you ask me, what I'm going to say is this. If you have been following through the governors of Kano State, the governors of Kano, Plateau, which other state is that? And what other state like that? Yes, they have come out and they have removed whoever was the governor there, both the one that was for APC, both the one that was for NNPP. They have actually removed them and replaced them with APC governors. You understand? Whether or not the person win the election or not. And I kid you not, it is now becoming a trend. And believe you me, I've said it before, that trend then will finally burn Nigeria to the ground. I kid you not. Now that particular trend then go boil Nigeria to the ground because that trend. Imagine say people organize election, you organize election of how many years, and then it is your turn for how many years, and then you reach election day, then things start going wrong on election day. To me, it doesn't make sense at all. I mean, okay, it doesn't make sense, but you know why? People will now go out, they'll say, oh, get your voter's card, perform my civil responsibilities. People get their voter's card, and after getting their voter's card, be ready to vote on election day. Or before that day, they're telling us a week. Yeah? They're telling us that those people come outside and cast their vote, that they came out for nothing. I mean what I mean was said, that millions of people will lose their life. Any judge that's not practicing justice on the matter, that will start day one after the other. So many will learn to be loyal. Okay, to be loyal is just a professor, but okay, it's not just a professor, but the responsibility to stand as sample of trust. Okay. The appeal court judges are acting on the order he gave to them. True. Sincerely, that's one thing to believe on, because now waiting then tell those people made them do, now they go do. It is a good advice, but our judiciary is independent. Follow the national and community lend us money for development. This is Nigeria. This is 21st century. Still learning democracy. God willing, our prayers are answered. If electoral laws is against a candidate or other people, must we continue to encourage illegality and lawlessness, my dear? I tire. Alright, but they were working for him, they have worked for him to victory, and are still working for him to strengthen his position as president. Samani have been elevated to Supreme Court for work well done against 200 million Nigerians, and you are telling him to call his tools to order. Remember that Tinubu personality Remember that Tinubu personally picked Buhari as he claimed. Personally picks Okay. Remember that Tinubu personally picked Buhari as he claimed, personally picked governors for Lagos. He knows he wants to replicate a job. He is known for Jagaban, so he will reduce the opposition parties to nothing. He's a shame master in their effect. Yes, the judiciary as one arm of government becomes so hard that it cannot hold itself together. What Tinubu has to do with court judgment? Was he not taken to election tribunal? Help me and ask. Go. Help me and ask. If the situation in Nigeria, if the situation now in judiciary is such that someone will be calling the president to call the judges to order before they can deliver justice, then it is possible Nigeria is permanently doomed. Because how did Nigeria arrive at this stage? Come on now. Nigeria does. Don't worry, these judiciaries, John, will die one day. They will die one day in this country. And it is not funny. Alright. I'm on the same page with you, my brother. If they cannot read the mandate of the people, the judiciary will now help them to do so. I'm telling you. Alright. The present crops of judges in the country, the judiciary may have been assaulted with brown envelope and given the chance to go on recklessly as it is now. They pronounce that certificate is not essential requirement for selective office. Intervened for something he benefited from. Unfortunately, the so-called Christian group is telling the wrong person. Wow. Why is the Christian body specific about Alright. Why the Christians were specific about Plateau election? The place court rulings were all in accordance with the law of the land, nothing less and nothing more. Really, I'm calling on President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not to listen to this religious jingoes because what they are promoting is nothing but religious bigotry. The appellate court justices are on the right track, so let them continue with what they're doing presently, or as per hearing of the appeals from various petition tribunal. Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.